Thank you for joining us today for TravelStore's Romance in Travel video podcast to Costa Rica. A very special thank you to our existing TravelStore clients. Your trust means everything to us. And if you're new to TravelStore, welcome. Please join us. Let us show you how we can enrich your lives with our special travel touch. My name is Florence, and here at TravelStore, I manage the amazing honeymoon and destination weddings division. My team and I, we share a passion for travel, but we like it with a little hint of romance. The Romance in Travel video podcast series takes us each month to new destinations as we search the world for the most romantic travel experiences it has to offer. Created earlier this year, the series already took us to Tahiti, Kenya, Mexico, Hawaii, and the Caribbean. You can find the recordings of those events on our website, travelstore.com, on the Talking Travel page. You may want to watch those podcasts at leisure, or you may have a friend in desperate need for a romantic vacation, and you may want to send him or her the link. So today we are going to Costa Rica. I love Costa Rica because there, romance rhymes with nature and adventure. One of my favorite memories while in Costa Rica was to stop everything I did for a couple of hours, special, precious time in our busy lives to just admire a mama sloth and her baby going about their day very slowly. It was hypnotizing and it was breathtaking. So, all right, today, during the podcast, if you have any questions, please write them in the Q&A box. My colleague here, April, hi, April, will pick up to address live during the event. And if we don't have time to get to those questions, no worries. I will send the answers and the recording of the event to you next week. So now, please meet my colleague and honeymoon specialist, Madison. Hi, Madison. We have a couple of pictures of Madison. You can show them, April. They're really nice. Madison was just in Costa Rica last month again. She loves Costa Rica. And her eyes are still shining, full of long-lasting fun memories. So, Maddie, please introduce us to our fabulous itinerary and our wonderful Costa Rica partners.
Pura Vida, thank you so much for having me today. Like Florence mentioned, my name is Madison, and I'm one of the travel advisors here at TravelStore and also on the honeymoon team. I recently went to Costa Rica for an 11-day trip, and it was fantastic. From thrilling activities such as ziplining, tubing, river rafting, to more relaxing activities such as nature walks and sunset cruises, adventure awaited around every corner. If you didn't know, Costa Rica is known as the country of 1,000 sunsets. And as you can see from Minnie's background, they are absolutely gorgeous and they did not disappoint. So with sunsets like this, endless adventure, and with an abundance of wildlife, Costa Rica is the perfect adventure getaway. So today, our Costa Rican experts have designed a beautiful itinerary that highlights some of the best Costa Rica has to offer. I am honored to introduce to you our partners. We have Anna, the sales manager, and Ivana, the sales coordinator with Nayara Resorts, Minnie, the owner, and Felipe with operations at Hotel Nantipa. We have Val, the sales manager at the Andaz Costa Rica Resort at Peninsula Papagayo. And lastly, Jennifer, our amazing partner with Way to Go Tours, who is going to begin our journey here today.
Well, thank you very much for everyone joining us here today for today's podcast on romantic adventures in Costa Rica. I would like to recognize the team of travel advisors at TravelStore for creating this incredible venue for you, the traveler, giving you additional insight and tips towards a truly exceptional vacation together. So Way to Go Tours coordinates custom journeys to Central and South America with a key focus on the amazing destination of Costa Rica for TravelStore. We work closely with your personal travel advisor to deliver a Costa Rica vacation experience, which is tailored to your personal preferences and the adventures that you want to do and you want to experience, while delivering extraordinary VIP perks and value. So discovering Costa Rica together can be carefree, unencumbered, and so easy with TravelStore, Way to Go, and these amazing resorts we're going to speak to here today. So now let's explore Costa Rica's pristine rainforests, majestic volcanoes, and tropical beaches. So Costa Rica is a unique destination country. It is the natural land bridge connecting North and South America. So this relatively small landmass is home to countless numbers of animals and plant species. The landscapes and wildlife shift and flow as you cross the country. That is only like the size of West Virginia or the country of Denmark. Generally, within 6 hours from California, it's very easy travel time to get there by plane. So San Jose and Liberia airports are the main entry points for your escape together. So when you arrive, you'll be welcomed by a very, very warm people, very extremely service oriented, delivering exceptional service, and are very focused on high standards for health and safety protocols. You'll be guided through the latest entry and exit procedures, which I know we'll talk in more detail later here today. So your focus is really enjoying this dense region together. And you're not, you don't have to worry about any of these other things, because certainly the folks at TravelStore will take care of it. So many couples choose to arrive in San Jose and are transferred by their professional private driver. This is very common, into the countryside. So you're going to notice verdant valleys and forest green mountains, and they're speckled by rows of coffee plantations and multicolored houses.
It is beautiful. It's always a great drive. Thanks, Jennifer, for saying that.
Unbelievably beautiful. And that's like, there's always spots to stop and take amazing photographs. And certainly your driver, you just have to ask, or they'll even point it out for you. So as we continue through going up to the mountains, you'll meet the local people, and they're affectionately known as Ticos and Ticas. You can choose like an easy 45-minute detour to the La Paz Gardens, and you can walk amongst like 5 majestic waterfalls that are like about 120 feet in average. They also have an amazing rescue center there where you can get up very close and personal to rescue jaguars and ocelots and sloths, rescued monkeys throughout the area. So it's an amazing, like, sustainable option that you can explore while you're there. So in this area, the cloud forests change into rainforests. And as you're on the way to our next destination, if you're feeling a little hungry, you can stop on the way to a local restaurant where typically the ingredients are farmed locally and the fresh fruit is juiced right in front of you. And the coffee is typically roasted on a very nearby coffee plantation. So as we approach up through the mountains, we're going to come to one of my favorite regions in Costa Rica, the Arenal volcano area. Rainforest, pineapple farms, and the small town of La Fortuna and boutique resorts surround this amazing, majestic volcano. as you can see behind me here, one of the many beautiful natural hot springs, which are heated by hot rocks and the magma deep inside this 7,000-year volcano. So with all this, I would like to introduce you to the team at Nyara Springs Resort. So Nyara is an adults-only, intimate, and luxurious hotel nestled in the tropical forest. So please tell us what couples should expect at Nyara.
Thank
Hello.
you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
Great
Thank you,
way
Flo.
to take us to RNL. And hi, Anna, how are you?
Hello, Florence. Thank you, Jennifer, for the introduction. Thank you, Florence, as well. My name is Ana Carla, and I'm here today with Ivanova.
Hi, everyone.
And we are part of the sales and marketing team of Nayara Resort, based here in the hotel. For us, it's really a pleasure to be part of this podcast and having the opportunity to show you our beautiful country, and hopefully also give you some ideas and inspiration for a future romantic trip with TravelStore. So here we are Nayara Resorts. We are a collection of 3 luxury hotels located at the foot of the Arenal volcano in the middle of the rainforest. And so welcome to our small paradise.
Great, thank you. April, can you please share the map just to show them how is the distribution of our 3 hotels? Well, at your right hand, you can see the map of Nayara Springs, our adults only property. And then at the right hand is a full map of the 3 hotels, including Nayara Springs, how I said, the adults only area, but also Nayara Gardens and Nayara Tented Camp, the family-friendly side of the hotel. So at Nayara Springs is a favorite place for the couples to have a getaways, honeymoons, and to celebrate special occasions. When you're staying with us at Nayara Springs, you have access to the facilities at Nayara Gardens and Nayara Springs, as the thermal pools at Nayara Tented Camp. Our restaurant offers a great variety of different menus, from Asian and Spanish tapas to American dishes and pizzas. So it's a very sophisticated dinners at Amor Loco, for example, one of our fine dining restaurants on property. So we have great culinary experiences, and our 2 hotels, Nayara Gardens and Nayara Springs, are part of Relance Chateau. So we can guarantee that the dining experience will be majestic.
Yeah, and all of them are related with love and romance, because the name of the restaurant, for instance, Amor Loco means crazy love, or Mis Amores means my love. So everything here goes together with romance, right, and nature, of course.
So Anna and Ivanova, when you stay at the springs, basically you enjoy the rest of the resorts, but children cannot come at the springs. Is that what it is?
Correct. Yes. Children cannot go to Nayara Springs. The minimum age there is 17 years old, so we can guarantee the privacy and quiet places for the couples that are visiting us in Nayara Springs.
Great, thanks.
So now we are with Ivanova in one of our spring villas. And instead of showing pictures of the villas, I would like to invite you to do a virtual tour of the spring villa.
Oh,
so
wonderful. Yes, let's go.
Come with me. Here we go.
Wow.
So we'll start.
Amazing, beautiful. And we can hear the birds, which is great too. And now we can't hear you if you're talking. I don't know why.
Now?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. So I was saying, so here you can see how immersed we are in our tropical gardens and in the tropical forest. And one of my favorite features of these villas is, of course, the private plunge pool that is fed with natural thermal waters. So this is very private, very intimate. So imagine yourself here having breakfast or a cocktail in the afternoon, enjoying the privacy of this terrace. And of course, sometimes you will be able to spot wildlife in the trees, maybe some sloth or monkeys or toucans, and of course, thousands of birds and hummingbirds.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
So now I will show you the villa inside. As you can see, it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
And we can create romantic moments and a romantic ambience for all kinds of opportunities for honeymoons, anniversaries, romantic getaways. So this is the bathrooms are really very spacious. Have this great feature of the double indoor shower. And wait and see. We have the outdoor private garden also with double shower outside.
Super. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, this is what we love. We love to create wow moments. So when you are coming on honeymoons or special occasions, we will extend special amenities, the fresh fruits, bottle of wine or champagne. But the experience of Nayara does not end in the room. So now I will ask Ivanova to tell you a little bit more about the experiences that we can offer.
Okay.
So one of my favorite romantic experiences here at Nayara Springs is the romantic dinner. We can organize a private romantic dinner in Besame Mucho or Kiss Me More Pavilion, that's the meaning, with a Moroccan style setup. We can lay a table for two with romantic decoration, music, and ambience. Actually, the chef creates a tasting menu paired with selected wines. So it's a 5-course dinner with this amazing setup, and we can actually, it's pretty common to have couples there getting engaged. So you can imagine how romantic it is that we have that almost every week here in Nayara. So it's very, very nice and private. Our spa also guarantees a very romantic experience. Our cabins are all available for couples, for couple treatments. Yes, please, the next one. And there at the spa, the rooms are open to the rainforest, and you can see here, so you can hear the birds and experience a very special treatment. Get completely relaxed with natural coffee or volcanic mud. So this kind of rainforest experience with the real sound of the rain and birds outside. If you would like to also continue your yoga practice here with us, we offer the yoga class every morning at 8:15. That's complimentary. Or if it's your first time, you're welcome to in our Open to the Nature Pavilion to do that kind of great experience too. And also to complement the stay, we organize different activities in the hotel that can be enjoyed and experienced as a couple as well. For example, the coffee lessons or coffee tasting that they are organized by our coffee expert who will share all the tips and secrets on how to prepare the best coffee. Or you can also learn how to cook and practice how to cook special Latin American dishes with our chef in our private cooking lessons, or for instance, learn how to prepare the best cocktails with our head barman. The most important thing is that we can really tailor-make your experience according to your wishes and to your expectations. And we really look forward to welcoming you very soon at Nayara Resorts. So thank you very much.
And you guys do a fabulous job in taking care of our clients. It's so true. Thank you, ladies. Now, Jennifer, do you have any favorite romantic activities that you like in R&R?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I know you can think of romance as the private dinner at Nayara or any of these fine resorts are absolutely wonderful. But you also find romance in the activities that you do together. For example, You could choose like a high energy waterfall canyoning together. I mean, there's nothing better than like shooting down a canyon with your partner as water is like pouring on top of you. I mean, it's a rush. So super fun. The other thing that I would recommend is there's like the quieter activities, like doing a float on the Peñas Blancas River, you know, watching a troop of monkeys, you know, pass on the trees overhead, or see a sloth mom and her little baby attached to her right on the tree. There's so many absolutely wonderful things that you can do together as a couple that'll really make these moments special in R&L.
Oh, for sure. And look at that picture with the volcano. They're amazing. So April, do we have already a question for Nayara or for Arenal?
Yes, we do. They are asking, can you hike to the top of the Arenal volcano?
Ooh.
So that's, I guess I'll take that one. So most of the time you don't hike and then like look into the crater. What you do is with a guide, you go through the various lava fields. So you can see when the volcano blew off in 1968, the lava trails that were created alongside. It's not only just being on the volcano, but it's also observing wildlife. So with a guide, you'll be able to experience pretty much the whole, you know, the side of the lava trails and the green rainforest area.
Super. Thank you. Okay, so where are we going next, Jennifer?
All right. So, okay. So we spent a few nights in R&L, and hopefully we've enjoyed the hot spring, pools, these great dining options and activities. And so now we're going to head to Nicoya Peninsula. So whether you travel to this destination by land or by air, the landscape is going to begin to change again. Tropical dry and wet forests emerge alongside sea cliffs and valleys. On the southern Pacific side, if you see there, there is a beautiful small ocean village. And this is great for couples looking for an authentic Costa Rica experience. Santa Teresa is known for its intimate natural beaches, world-class surf, yoga programs, eco-touring, and luxurious barefoot style accommodations. In addition, Santa Teresa has also been designated as one of the world's top 5, within the top 5 blue zones. And this is where a greater number of the local people live to over 100 years old.
Wow.
Yes, it's amazing. And you'll be able to discover all the various characteristics of the people around in the area. So not only is this a beautiful, you know, off the beaten trail nature, but it is an amazing area of people. So if you and your partner are looking for something off the beaten trail, a destination to include in your vacation plan, Santa Teresa may just be the one you're looking for. So for those also who are desiring privacy, wellness, there is a little hidden resort treasure. So with that, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce you to Manny Milkowski from Nantipa, which is a Tico Beach experience. Manny, tell us about the Nantipa story.
Hi, Manny. So happy to
Hi.
be here today.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the TravelStore and Way to Go teams for putting this together and for giving us the opportunity to showcase not only our hotel, but also to showcase the wonderful Santa Teresa region, which is sort of the up and coming hot beach destination of Costa Rica. So as Madison said, the background I have pictured in my presentation is a true picture I took 2 nights ago in Nantipa with my iPhone, no filters. So this is a daily occurrence and obviously changes every night, the coloring. sunsets are part of the romance in Santa Teresa. But before I move on, I think there's a video that we can show you that does a much better job of presenting and introducing our wonderful property.
All right, let's go. We don't have the sound, April. I mean, we can watch it without the sound, but
I can walk you through it. That's perfectly
yeah.
fine.
Turn it on. Okay, perfect.
So this is the story of a couple in honeymoon in Antipa on a typical day, waking up, having breakfast in their own frozen terrace. Okay, there we go. So what we feature is bungalows, some of them completely beachfront, 150 meters or 450 feet of direct access to the beach with amazing tide pools, both to the left and the right of the hotel, so you can swim safely. As I mentioned, and everybody mentioned here, Santa Teresa is a renowned surfing destination. So obviously surfing lessons for all levels are a highlight. Wildlife is abundant both in town and in the Coruna Wildlife Reserve and in the Cabo Blanco National Park, which is Costa Rica's first, and it's a very close visit from the hotel. The best thing is that you can walk up and down the beach or hit the roadside and walk up and down and hit over 135 different establishments, from amazing food, great coffee places, ice cream places. There's a lot of little shops. There's a lot of surf shops. So in general, it's an authentic Costa Rica town life, except that we are on the beach and it's a very remote and barefoot experience.
Wow.
As the video showed, one of our main advantages is the proximity to the beach and our amazing beachfront bungalows, which are unique to Costa Rica, as they are as close and as close to the beach as legally possible. So there's no obstruction from your room to getting to the beach or getting to the sand and the waves. And that's a unique feature of Nantipa. But instead of me showing and telling you, why don't we let our staff members walk you through our facilities and introduce themselves, because they make the magic happen. So
okay,
April,
I hope we're gonna hear them.
I hope we have audio, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nantipa Hotel. We will give you a quick tour around the property. Come with us. This is our beautiful common pool area.
You will love our beautiful spa where you can enjoy the couples massages.
These are going to be our Ninja bungalows. These type of rooms are perfect for honeymooners or anniversaries because they're super romantic. They each have their own private pool in here and they have its own access to the beach. Also, something very cool about this is that they have a double shower in here. So there's an outdoors in which you can take a shower in the nature, and then there is the inside shower as well.
Hello, my name is Pedro Cajas. I am the executive chef of Mansu Restaurant. I want to invite you to come and enjoy the best sunset at the best private dinner here with us at Nantipa Hotel.
Super. And we could really see how close the bungalow was to the beach and hear the waves. That was great.
Fantastic. So some of the fun things that we offer, as the video showed you, we're a very small hotel, only 15 bungalows and suites, and our staff is really eager to please our guests. So private dinners on the beach, private dinners on top of the pool, private dinners in the privacy of your terraces, watching the sunset, private surfing lessons. A couple of days ago, I did an outing with the local fishermen who took us basically in search for tuna and showing us the area. And as he was talking, he name dropped some of his most famous clients in the last year or so, which include Tom Brady and Morgan Freeman. So this is a fun place to visit. You are not in a big resort or a stuffy place. This is true, authentic Costa Rica barefoot experience, very high in sustainability and full of fun activities to do. So there's great horseback riding. As I mentioned, there's great private dinners. There's the walking or the hiking in the National Reserve, and there's the bioluminosity tour, which is always a highlight. One of the big stops on the boat tours is Tortuga Island, which is renowned. We actually prefer to do private lunches at Quesera Island, which is across the bay. It's a little more private and a little less crowded or touristy as Tortuga Island.
Right.
There's zip lining, there's waterfalls, there's great nature hikes. So in general, Santa Teresa is not just a sun and surf destination. It does give you a lot of opportunities to explore the region. And again, to enjoy the wonderful blue zone. Mantipa means blue in the indigenous Chorotega language, and that gives you a sense of being in that wellness area where people tend to live longer, happier, and healthier lives.
Wow, thank you so much, Manny, for opening our eyes to Santa Teresa and Antipa. Amazing discovery. So Jennifer, how about you? What's your favorite thing to do in this area?
Well, I do love Montezuma Waterfalls because it's a very intimate waterfall experience. And there's generally not a lot of people there. And last time I was there, saw tons and tons of monkeys. And it's a very like intimate waterfall experience. And certainly the bioluminescence tour by kayak, that's pretty amazing. You know, as you're dipping your paddle into the water and you can see the sparkle and blue shine. So that, you know, certainly is an absolute highlight too.
Super. Thank you so much. April, do we have a question for Manny or for this area?
Yes, we do. They are asking, what is the best month to see the bioluminescence at night, and if it is possible to kayak around?
Ooh. Manny?
Okay, so I'll take that. So bioluminescence is a natural phenomenon that occurs daily. What changes is the amount of moonlight or external light that allows you to enjoy the phenomenon. So when it is a full moon or the days prior or after the full moon is when we don't run the tour because you won't enjoy it, you won't see a lot. The tour is best enjoyed. So as you mentioned off camera, plan your honeymoon to travel on the new moon or around the new moon so you can really enjoy the bioluminescence in the Kuru Bay or in the Gulf. And yes, you can do it on a motorized boat, guided, or you can do it on a kayak. Both are options.
Super. All right. So take into consideration the moon calendar. Thank you, Manny. Okay, Jennifer, where are we going next?
Okay, so being that this is your custom escape, so we've discovered more of like an off the beaten path option after Arnall. This time, let's go, instead of doing that as an option, if you prefer something different, you can go more towards the northwest because the choice is yours. So this is the northwestern region of Guanacaste. We would likely travel by private land transfer and cross the country in what is like a diagonal. You'll pass windmills off of the shore of Arenal Lake. You can stop at a local market or fruit stand, dine at any one of the great local restaurants called Bocas. We can grab like a nice little bite to eat on the way. You'll go through the town of Liberia. That's where the other international airport is. And there's some really fun little handicraft shops and gift stores if you want to bring something back to the family. And as you go through there, you're heading towards a most beautiful peninsula. It is a peninsula of tropical dry forest that juts out over like a smooth, beautiful indigo bay. It's a pristine coastal retreat area of like 1,400 acres and miles of uncrowded beaches. You'll find the area to be teeming with wildlife. It's like a private oasis, and it includes a pretty sophisticated, beautiful resort. So what I'm talking about is the Andaz Costa Rica Resort at Peninsula Papagayo. And I would like to introduce you to Val from the Andaz.
Hello, Val. Hi.
Hi, everybody. I don't know about you, but my bags are already packed in the hall. So thank you, TravelStore team, Florence, April, Madison, for putting this together. Jennifer, our incredible partner, and my colleagues from the resorts, and all of you for joining us today. I do represent the Andas, the beautiful resort in the Peninsula of Papagayo. We are part of the Hyatt family. And I do want to share with you a short video because I want to keep you all inspired and thinking about Costa Rica.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I am there. What a beautiful,
Right?
Thank you, Val.
Yes, excellent. So Jennifer gave a very beautiful description of the area. I couldn't have said any better. So the Peninsula Papagayo is like 1,400 acres of preserved forest. So this is a very exclusive gated community. There are only 2 resorts and a few residents. So it's truly an elevated experience, not to mention that it's very close to the airport of Liberia. So if you are in a limited time vacation or a longer weekend, so it's very easy, as Jen mentioned, airlift from many cities in the US is only 90 miles from the airport of Liberia to the resort. All the amenities at the resort, as well as the amenities at the peninsula, it is exclusive to you when you are a guest. So there is no foot traffic. So that's what makes very exclusive and a unique experience there. The resort offer many things, for you to do as a couple. I like what Jennifer said about romance being everywhere. So, right, romance is not just the roses and the breakfast in bed. Of course, we all love that. But, romance is about connecting with other people in different levels. And we connect with people through experiences. And, as we've seen through the videos and the photos, Costa Rica is a magical place for that. And the Andes has so much to contribute to that. I think that a trip to Costa Rica, it would be absolutely amazing. We can pretty much cater any activities that you and your partner feel like doing. Although we do have 30 activities that is already preset, it is managed by us. We of course have a team of events designer that can create and customize something that speaks to you and your partner. Whether is, having your breakfast in your balcony, like the one behind me here, or, you can simply, enjoy some downtime and some good cocktails at the adults only pool area, or grab an electric bike and go around the peninsula. That is an 11 miles walk, jog, bike path around the peninsula. And, we do share with all the residents, the electric system. So, grab one, go around or go for a romantic walk around the marina. So there is a lot to do there. One of the
Val,
things
I really like the picture of the wedding here that you're sharing with us. Beautiful, first of all, beautiful architecture and design, but what a spot. It's great.
It is absolutely beautiful, and it's very rustic, and it really speaks to the destinations. So we do tons of weddings, we do elopement weddings, we do honeymoons, we do, like you see in the photo on the top left is a wedding ceremony there. So this is actually our lobby or our arrival lounge. So, and again, we can do this in anywhere area of the resort, whether you want to have your ceremony or the pool or at the lobby or in the garden. So, our business is you. So we will do what we have to do to customize and make you be the star, of what's happening there.
Thank you so much.
One of my favorite things to do, and I have to thank Manny for reminding me of that, is the champagne toast in our private boat. We do have a private boat, and we can take guests at sunset for a champagne toast. And we face the west, and we know that the sun sets on the west. So we have one of the amazing sunsets in the country.
Great idea. Jennifer, what is your favorite thing to do in Papagayo?
Well, I definitely have quite a few. So one of the things that you can do on site at Peninsula Papagayo is they have electric bikes. So you and your partner can ride around throughout the entire property, because there's all these really neat pathways and just kind of like self-explore, which is a lovely part of being able to create a full romantic experience in the activities that you have. And just like Val said too, there is a marina that's right next door to the Ondas. And even at the Ondas, they have the ability to even do pickups right there on the beach and do snorkeling in the bay and sunsets. And as she said, delicious, like a dinner on the boat, some amazing stuff that can be done right there on site. So Those are some of my faves.
Thank you. April, do we have a question for Val?
Yes, we do. They are asking if they are good spots for snorkeling and how far they are from Ondas.
Okay, snorkeling, it's part of the activities that we manage. So we do offer snorkeling right there on the beach, or actually on a beach club. But many times you can choose to rent a boat and go to nearby islands like Catalina Islands, which is not very far, maybe 45 minutes, an hour, on the water. And, those little islands have awesome snorkeling as well.
Super, thank you. Okay, so now Madison is going to take us through what the travel requirements are to go to Costa Rica these days. Madison.
Yes, so the requirements to enter Costa Rica are actually changing in 2 days. So as of August 1st, 2021, all tourists under the age of 18 and all tourists who are fully vaccinated can enter the country without a mandatory travel insurance policy. However, the last dose of the vaccine must have been applied at least 14 days prior to arriving in Costa Rica. Now, unvaccinated travelers must still purchase mandatory travel insurance that covers 2 things. The first one being $2,000 for lodging expenses in case of quarantine and $50,000 worth of medical expenses in case of COVID-19. So currently you do not need a COVID test to enter Costa Rica, but you do need a negative COVID test to get back into the US. And these tests are available at each of these resorts.
Great, thank you, Maddie. And please, everyone, don't worry. We are here to drive you through all the details and make it very easy. So we do not have more time for Q&As, but if you have any questions, I'll email you next week all the answers. I wanted to thank you again for joining us today. I hope you enjoy discovering or rediscovering the many romantic facets of Costa Rica. Next month, it will be a very special Romance in Travel as we are exploring romance at sea. So thank you all. And April, if you can just put the last slide on, and we would like to leave you with a little bit of Costa Rican music.
Llena de estrellas rotas, mirando el cielo, cargada de más luz que la primavera, eterna como el mar, de mi propio cuerpo que hallé en la arena. Que pasaron dos alas viejas, patria de la humedad y de los milagros, sobreviviendo así contra la marea, pequeña intensidad que un día pudieran dar otra vida entera.
Thank you all. Goodbye.